Alright, back to the track. So yeah, I got Flex Track, the TT. That I usually buy in sections, 9-inch sections. This I was only able to get into in the large Flex Track. I think it's, I don't know, it's like 416 millimeters, so 41 centimeters, foot and 4 inches. But yeah, it's not too bad. It actually comes pre-colored in the brown as opposed to the black for the HO. So I actually go hand paint all the rails on that. This I didn't have to, so that's kind of a cool feature of it. So that's that. I cut it off into sections and then I stick it down on the track. I lined it all up to start with, and what I do is I put the track on. It looks a little offset here. Like I said, I didn't know exactly where I was going to go with the track, so that's where I decided to put it, final position. And then what I did is I took, which I cannot find at the very moment, here we go, not that you don't know what a black marker looks like, but I took a black marker and I just sort of edged each side. And you're not going to be able to see that, but I put that down for so when I take the track off, I know where the outside edge lies. Next thing I did is, once I had it positioned, before I removed it, I took some kitchen toothpicks, and what I do is I go in and right next to the rail, in a staggered pattern on either side, I pin the rail. I don't pin it so that I can't take it out, I just pin it so that I know where the track lies. So, when I take it off, flips right off, I know when I go to reposition it, I don't know where my lines are, where it goes. Now you're going to say, well, why did I draw the lines? Because I can just see where it is. The reason being is, in a second I'm going to put glue over it, and I won't be able to see the lines anymore. But I will be able to see the toothpicks, and I can still paint in and around them, which will make it a lot easier. I also sometimes do, and I did on this one, is I go out about a quarter, maybe 3/8 of an inch on either side, just like I did here. That just shows me my ballast area. So when I paint, I don't worry about painting straight lines, I just sort of weave it in and out. But I don't really want to have glue lying too much farther out than those. So I use those as just guide. They have no effect on the track. It just helps me for guidance when I'm putting the ballast down. So that's what I do. I pin it. And then I have something that looks like this. So this one's already pre-pinned. So here we go. Pre-pinned. I have the track down, I have the guides for my ballast area, and the track itself. So, there we go, just making sure that was still lined up. So, now on to the glue. This is very exciting stuff. I have the weld bond. I had a brush previous, also misplaced. I am the messiest modeler, by the way. I almost have to clean daily because I cannot find much of anything at all. So, not the brush I wanted to use. Aha! Here it is. Perfect. Big brush. I am not watering this down. Previously, I used to water down the glue for the track, and I discovered that it really did not assist me at all. So, here we go. Putting down the glue. Like I said, don't worry about your edges being straight, just worry about good coverage. It's not going to be perfect, and it doesn't need to be perfect. And if you have some areas that sort of jut out with the ballast and you kind of went a little bit too far, who cares? You're going to cover it up with your grass or your dirt or your tufts, and I mean, who knows what happened there? Maybe that was where they had the excess rock that they put down, and it just ended up being a huge pile, and they had nowhere to go with it, so they just threw it all in one section. It doesn't matter. Make up a story. So that is that. I'm just going to check it against one I've already done. So you can see I'm not too far off. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Most of this, you think I've done this before. Just notice there's a couple spots that are a little bit weak in terms of coverage. Push it on. Another thing too, just to remember, when you get to the edge, sort of wrap it down over. I mean, don't go right into the cross section, but wrap it down over, because the little bits on the end sometimes get burnished away. So that'll help reduce that seam. If you put it on the ends too much, what will happen is, if you go to push your tiles together, that stone will prevent it and actually make your gap even bigger. So here we go, pre-measured piece. I believe this is the piece I had. We'll find out in a second. And I'm just going to reline up my guides. Flip it down over. Into position. Looks pretty good. So let's do one rail back. There we go. Oops, that's why. There we go, a small thing in the way. Yeah. So that's pushed down. Again, these tiles don't go together, but they will basically determine how close I am for the rail. Now that doesn't look that great. There we go. We're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it anyways, because I think, yeah, no, looks good. Well, I have one last thing to do. Sorry the video is so long. It's putting down the ballast. Now what I have here is I have two colors of stone. I also have broken up. Basically, it's a barbecue briquette, and I like using it because it makes nice big chunks, and it's got a wicked texture on the inside. So that's, and I mean, I don't have much in there, so it's like not even a full briquette, just a little pieces of the briquette in with the two tones of ballast. One's more of a beige and one's a gray. So this is nothing spectacular, nothing you haven't seen before. Literally, I just come in and put it down over everything I just had on there. And who cares if you get it on the table? I'm just going to sweep it up anyways. That goes down. Make sure you do get it in all the recesses of the track itself. There you go. So that's down. I think I got pretty good coverage. Some of the spots you don't have. Now, you can leave the toothpicks in. However, I like to take them out for the simple fact that I want to fill in the holes, or make sure I get something in the holes. And you're going to have a little bit of glue where the toothpick was anyway, so that'll help you. And the reason I also do that is because at the very end, I take a piece of wood, put it on the track, right on it, take a weight, these 5-pound weights, sufficient weight, center it right on the track, and hold it down, and leave it to dry a bunch of hours. No set amount of hours. It's not going to take very long to set up, but I mean, if you can wait it overnight, you can wait 6 hours, 4 hours, work on something else, do it, and that should be nice and dry. So I won't make this any longer. But that's where I'm at. I'm just going to finish those up, so next time we come back I will have all the track done. I may do the bridge section just separate so I can show you how I'm going to make the transitions. And other than that, that's where I'm at, and then we're getting ready for groundwork. So looking forward to the next part, and I will talk to you later. Send me emails, like I said, and we'll chat. Cheers.